you know, being a man with a browser history, what they could possibly have known about me. And then I logged in and found out that the first thing they knew about me was that my name was Andrea. So in many ways, I actually don't envy your job as a data scientist, as superpowered a position as that is. That you have to. It seems like we're living in this era of big data, and we're also living through this era of even bigger misinformation. They got my bra size wrong. I mean, come on.
But you had to give them your social security number.
Right,
Did you notice that? You had to give them your social security number.
I had to tell them my name was Andrew for them to tell me my name was Andrew.
Yeah.
It's bizarre. So how do you deal with that? Tell us about how that works. Like how do these tools actually play out in the like give us a sense of the reality of data science today. It's promises and maybe it's over promises.
So I think it's a great example, and one of kind of my negative cases typically why I'm somewhat hesitant on what people expect. There is this notion of we can now know everything, but the reality is you know a lot, but most of it is wrong, or it's not what you think it actually means. But stepping back to my job, I would love to change the discussion. Not the broader discussion we're having, but every time somebody actually has data, wants to do something, it's like, I don't want to know what data you have. That's not where you start the conversation. You need to first think about what you want to do. What do you want to achieve? What actions can or can't you take? And before we have come to some clarity on this, the data is just this huge beast that threatens to just swallow you whole and you will never find your way out of it. The only way to embark on dealing with the new world of big data, which actually I think is not that new, it's just that more people who didn't know the old world think about it. But the only way to really have a direction and come to a place where data becomes useful and you can find the needles in Patrick's haystack is if you have a very clear compass to start with. What's the decision that's driven by ethics and all the other things? And from there, the beauty of my world is that I work with machines and algorithms, and guess what? They don't even know what names are. It's just some arbitrary combination of letters which are saved in ASCII that just has 0 and 1. So for the machine, none of this actually matters. And on that level, the notion of meaning completely goes away. So I, as a human interact, I still have to facilitate the backward